Therapy for me to just find my courage to write it, and in this moment in life just being happy and in a place where I feel safe that I could just speak my truth.
Basketball Wives fans, get ready, because this story is not what anyone expected. One of the most familiar faces from the show has suddenly vanished, as if she was never part of the franchise at all. Brooke Bailey, a cast member many viewers connected with because of her emotional journey and strong personality, has been removed from Basketball Wives Season 12. But this situation goes far beyond a normal cast change. This was not a quiet exit or a simple decision to move on.
It was a complete shutdown. Brooke was not only taken off the current season, her name disappeared from promotional material, press releases, and future plans. She was excluded from reunion discussions, spin-off projects, and any related reality TV appearances.
Please, because my heart is pounding 100 miles a minute right now listening to this, because you sit here and you say, you know, how great of a friend you've been to people, but I really feel like you're not.
It felt less like a firing and more like an intentional erasing. Almost overnight, it was as if someone pressed delete and wiped her presence from the entire franchise. What made fans even more shocked was learning that this decision reportedly came directly from Shaunie Henderson, the creator and longtime executive producer of Basketball Wives. People noticed how quickly everything happened. One moment, Brooke was still being talked about in connection with the show. The next moment, she was gone without explanation. No farewell episode, no goodbye message, no public statement, nothing. That silence immediately raised eyebrows. Fans began asking questions. What could cause such a sudden and total removal? Why would someone be cut off so completely? And why does this situation feel bigger than typical reality TV drama?
It's a really huge week for me. I have 2 huge events coming up for K&B Life, my nonprofit.
According to sources close to the production, Brooke's exit was not a last-minute scheduling issue or a creative decision meant to refresh the cast. It was a carefully planned move. Even longtime crew members were surprised. She was reportedly pulled from interviews and appearances, and even the reunion invitation was withdrawn at the last minute. Insiders claim Brooke was also blocked from participating in any future VH1 projects connected to the Basketball Wives brand. That kind of separation is rare and serious. What made the situation even stranger was the lack of explanation. Shaunie Henderson, who built the show from the ground up, allegedly made the decision herself. No reason was given to the cast, crew, or the public. Everyone involved simply accepted it and moved on. No one challenged the call. No one asked questions out loud. That quiet response made fans even more uneasy.
You see, it is very stressful.
When a powerful producer makes such a bold move without saying why, it usually means something deeper is happening behind the scenes. To understand why this story feels so heavy, you have to go back to 2022. That was the year Brooke Bailey suffered a heartbreaking loss. Her daughter, Kayla Bailey, died in a car accident at just 25 years old. At the time, the media described it as a tragic crash. A young life ended far too soon. People sent condolences, and the story slowly faded from headlines. But even back then, some details did not sit right with everyone. Reports from the crash scene raised questions. There were no clear signs that the car tried to stop. No skid marks, no attempt to turn away.
That's what happened. The best thing for us to do is calm down and listen to what I'm saying, because we gotta think about jail and we gotta think about that.
I ain't gotta think about none of that. I got bail money at the end of the day. Take my motherfucking street responsibility.
Police described it as a high-speed impact. Yet the lack of defensive movement puzzled some observers. There were also no witnesses who could clearly explain what happened in those final moments. While officials ruled it an accident, rumors quietly spread. Still, no solid evidence came forward, and the case remained closed.
Fast forward to the present, and those whispers have returned. People close to the situation are now saying that not everything about Kayla's death was fully explored. What brought the story back into focus was a phone call made shortly before the crash. According to a source familiar with the case, Kayla was on the phone and sounded distressed. She was crying, scared, and clearly not okay. This was not a casual conversation. It was emotional and urgent. Investigators who later reviewed information related to that call reportedly found it disturbing. Kayla's tone suggested fear, not confusion. Something was wrong, and she was trying to communicate it. Brooke was later contacted by authorities and asked questions, not because she was a suspect, but because she may have known something important. She was not arrested or charged, but the fact that she was questioned at all shows how seriously the situation was being looked at again. People began connecting the dots when they realized the timing. Brooke's removal from Basketball Wives allegedly happened just hours after new information about the case surfaced behind closed doors. That timing made fans uneasy. Was this really about television contracts and storylines, or was something else at play? Was the network trying to protect itself from being connected to a situation that could turn darker? As the story continued to unfold, another detail came back into focus. Brooke Bailey had always been private about one specific part of her life: Kayla's father. Over the years, Brooke shared photos of her daughter and spoke openly about their relationship, but she never mentioned who Kayla's father was. No name, no background, just silence. At first, people believed she was simply being protective. Now, that silence feels more meaningful. Unconfirmed reports have started circulating that Kayla's biological father may have been involved in serious criminal activity. Not minor trouble, but major legal issues at a high level, the kind of history that makes people stay quiet out of fear. Some sources say Brooke intentionally kept Kayla away from him to keep her safe. Others believe Brooke wanted control over how much Kayla knew about her own past. This is where the theories grow stronger. Some believe Kayla may have recently discovered the truth about her father, not just his identity, but his history. People say she was shaken by what she learned and wanted to talk about it. She may have planned to speak publicly, share her story, or confront people connected to her past. That possibility changes everything. Think back to that final phone call. Kayla was emotional, scared, and desperate. Some believe she was trying to tell her mother that she had contacted someone she was not supposed to, possibly even her father. If that is true, then the fear in her voice makes more sense. And if she was preparing to reveal something important, it also raises another question. Who would want to stop that information from coming out? Not long after this information resurfaced, police reportedly reopened parts of the investigation into Kayla's death. Evidence was reviewed again. Conversations were examined more closely. Around the same time, Brooke was suddenly removed from the show without explanation. No warning, no public reasoning, just a clean break. Shaunie Henderson did not make a dramatic announcement. She did not unfollow Brooke or publicly criticize her. She simply cut ties. That quiet decision led fans to wonder if legal pressure or behind-the-scenes discussions influenced the move. One insider claimed the production team felt nervous. With an investigation heating up, the network may have wanted distance before anything could bring unwanted attention. It is important to say that no one has accused Brooke Bailey of committing a crime. There are no charges, no formal allegations, and no official statements connecting her to wrongdoing. However, unanswered questions can still make people uncomfortable, especially in the world of television. From a business point of view, Brooke may have been seen as a risk rather than an asset. Fans, however, are not convinced this was the right move. Social media exploded the moment her exit became public. Some viewers strongly support Brooke, saying she is a grieving mother being punished during the worst period of her life.
They believe she was pushed aside to protect powerful people or the brand itself. Others are more skeptical. They feel her silence is too careful and believe she knows more than she has shared. Even longtime viewers are divided. Some want Shaunie Henderson to speak openly and explain her decision. Others believe the truth is being buried to protect the franchise. Whether Brooke was trying to shield her daughter or hide painful truths, the lack of transparency continues to fuel speculation. At this point, the situation is no longer just about reality television. It became something much heavier the moment Kayla's death stopped making sense to the public. Behind the glamour of Basketball Wives is a real family dealing with loss, unanswered questions, and growing suspicion. The investigation into Kayla's death has not been closed. Sources say authorities are taking a closer look at everything connected to that night, including phone records, relationships, and possible outside influences. Brooke has remained silent throughout all of this. She has not spoken publicly, posted on social media, or given interviews. That quiet presence only makes people watch more closely. No one knows whether Brooke is being advised to stay silent or if she simply does not trust the media anymore. What is clear is that this story is far from finished. Was Brooke Bailey unfairly erased, or is this just the beginning of something much larger? With the case still open and so many unanswered questions, one thing is certain. This is not just entertainment anymore. It is about truth, accountability, and what happens when real life collides with reality TV. This story isn't just TV drama anymore. Too many questions remain unanswered. Is Brooke hiding something or being silenced? Share your thoughts, because the truth always finds its way out.